These are Bowden tubes. When you have a 3D printer that has a Bowden extruder set up, it guides the filament from the extruder to the hot end. These are all made for 1.75 millimeter filament. So the outside diameter is 4 millimeter and the inside diameter is around 2 millimeter. There's some differences in between these tubes that we'll talk about now. This is standard Bowden tube that you can get pretty much anywhere. You can get it for around $1 per meter on AliExpress. This is Capricorn TL series Bowden tube. It's $12 per meter, but it has a lot tighter size tolerance than standard Bowden tube. It can stand up to a lot more heat and has a lot lower friction. It's also a really cool transparent blue color. This is Capricorn XS Bowden tube. It's still $12 per meter, but it has an even tighter tolerance than their TL version. It's not translucent, and it's probably the highest quality Bowden tube that you can buy. There's a lot of great info on Capricorn's site about their tube, but I like this illustration the best. This is from E3D. It shows what they're trying to achieve here. With a tighter tolerance in the tube, you don't have as much slop as the tube bends. The more slop you have in the filament, the more retraction you're going to have to do, and the less accurate the retraction will be. Capricorn makes awesome Bowden tubes, and they are very high quality. And they even offer this little cutter to make sure they're flush when you install it. But is it really worth that much money on your standard everyday printer? This is a retraction test I printed with the stock Bowden tube on the CR10. This is 4 millimeters of retraction at 60 millimeters a second. You can see there is slight stringing, but all in all, a pretty good test. There's the stock test, and then this is with Capricorn TL tube, the translucent type. Same retraction settings, 4 millimeter at 60 millimeters a second. You really can't tell the difference with any of the stringing or the print. They're almost identical. And this is the top of the line XS Capricorn tube. Same printer, same settings. Again, pretty much identical to these other two models. And just to give you an idea of what retraction really does, this is XS Capricorn tube at 1 millimeters of retraction at 60 millimeters a second. Now you can see how important tuning your retraction really is. Is Capricorn tube awesome stuff? Yes, it is. It's very high quality material. Is it going to help your 3D prints out on your average everyday 3D printer like a CR10? Probably not that much. Is it worth 12 times the price of your AliExpress Bowden tube? I'll let you make the call on that one. If you want to rule out your Bowden tube being an issue with your prints altogether, go ahead and grab some of the high quality stuff. I do warn you, if you get the XS Bowden tube from Capricorn, its tolerance is so tight, if there's any inconsistencies in your filament at all, you might have a problem. Thanks to all the people that support me on Patreon. These quick videos are just for you, and I'll see you again on the next coffee break.